So today I'm talking about a P0725 code, what it is and how you go about fixing it. And so what is a P0725 code? Well, it's an engine speed input circuit. And what does this mean? Well, basically, there's a computer called the transmission control module that's taking different inputs from different sensors and other computers, and is controlling how the transmission's working. It's telling it when to shift gears and different things like this. And one of the inputs that it needs is it needs to know the engine speed or the RPMs of the engine, which is usually reported by the engine control module or the ECM. And for some reason, it's not getting this information, and so it's setting a P0725 code. And it'll have to be troubleshooted, know why. And so what are some possible causes of a P0725 code? Well, the first thing to do whenever you're dealing with any kind of computer issues or anything like that is be sure that there's no battery problems and that the alternator is charging correctly, because all these computer modules, they all need to have a good, stable power supply, and if they don't, then that can cause problems. So first thing, be sure that the battery's good and that there's no charging issues. The next thing that could cause this is a bad crankshaft or camshaft position sensor. And basically, these are the sensors that are reporting back to the computer the RPMs of the engine, how fast the engine is spinning. They'll be located at the crankshaft and the camshaft, and they're basically just reporting back to the engine control module how fast the crankshaft and the camshaft is spinning. And if one of these goes bad, and this is where the computer's getting its information for the RPMs of the engine, then it's not going to get the information to send to the transmission control module, and that'll set a P0725 code. It's very common that when that happens, you're going to get another code, like a P0335 code or something like that, that points to a bad crankshaft position sensor or a bad camshaft position sensor. So if you are getting another code for that, then be sure to go and test out that camshaft or crankshaft position sensor and be sure everything's working correctly, because the next thing on the list is going to be a bad crankshaft or camshaft position sensor. And the next thing on the list is going to be a bad speed sensor. And basically, there could be multiple speed sensors. There could be one on each wheel. There's ones on the transmission, different things like this. It can vary. It will depend on the vehicle, the year. Again, if one of these speed sensors goes bad, you're very likely you're going to get another code. For example, if you were to get a P0720 code, then that would point to the output speed sensor circuit. So you can locate that output speed sensor on your particular vehicle, since there can be differences, and you go and test it and be sure that it's working good. But the next thing that could cause this is a bad speed sensor. And the next thing that could cause this is some kind of wiring issue. If anything's wrong inside the wiring, there's like an open, a short, something has a bad connection, something along these lines, and that's going to cause issues. And this is going to include the wiring harness that runs between the transmission and the engine control module. It can also include the wiring going to like the crankshaft or camshaft position sensor. But basically, if there's any kind of wiring issues, then that's going to cause problems. So the next thing on the list is going to be some kind of wiring problem. And the last thing on the list is going to be a bad computer, like a bad transmission control module, a bad engine control module, or a bad powertrain control module. Although this isn't too common. Usually when you get a P0725 code, it's going to be something else. But it is possible that there is some kind of issue going on with one of the computers. So the last thing on the list is going to be a bad computer module. And so that's basically it. I just wanted to give a basic overview of how you go about fixing a vehicle with the P0725 code. If you have anything to add, please comment down below. If you have any questions, ask me and I'll try to answer them. If this video helps you, please click like, please click subscribe, and have a good day.